Hello everybody, this is Matador from freetradingvideos.com. It's June 30th, it's Tuesday, and we now almost officially have a lower swing high. So we're still working on this a little bit. We're getting a little bit of a rally here toward the end of the day. I like to burn these afternoon videos just a few minutes before the close so we can see what's going on into it. But if you look at this high base from before on the S&P 500 ETF, the SPY, you can see we had a sell-off, right? So all the way back down to a swing low. Just a very, very slightly higher swing low. That's almost a 100% retracement of that, which is bearish. Usually out of that, we have a X% better chance of making a lower swing high. And this is what we're seeing right now. Again, one day isn't that much confirmation. But if you notice where we are, if we do a retrace of the high down to the low of this last little run, we're right around the 50% retracement, maybe just a little bit higher than that. So usually the 50% retracement area, you get a 50-50 chance of making a higher swing low or a lower swing low. So we're going to have to watch carefully now as to how the markets close. This longer lower shadow, you can see if I zoom in here on this guy, now if we closed right now at 92, that'd be pretty impressive because that's about a 50% run of what we did today. So in the chat room, we were talking about this 93 area. I mentioned that in my noon video as well. Something to watch out for. So right about through here, we did see a news event come out. The consumer confidence was much lower, unexpectedly lower, and it fell in June. So that helped fuel this sell-off. And while it looks dramatic intraday, and we did base on our low, we are now getting about a 50% retracement of that. Not quite, maybe. Let's just draw it out to make sure from the high all the way down to the low. Not quite, but very, very close. So 92.20 area would be just almost perfectly 50%. We're hitting this little 200 MA on a 3-minute chart, which is worth a little bit. If you go to a higher time frame, that usually coincides with about a 50% retracement as well of this 50 MA on a 15-minute chart. 60-minute chart, you can kind of see again, we're just running all up into these, every single moving average that exists except for the 50. So some good overhead resistance, but we are making a nice rally toward the end of the day. That's pretty impressive. We have a better chance now of making a higher swing low, especially if we can push past this 50% level on the retrace. So that's what I see technically. Again, we'll watch this again how it closes, and if we make a run to this 92.20 area, again that would be X% more bullish. Very good on a longer time frame. If you didn't watch my noon video, again, we've already known for a long time that we're at the 50% retrace of the big sell-off, along with the 50 MA. Even though we have pushed higher and made several higher swing lows, you can see the momentum starting to shift here, and that's not surprising, into things like the round number of 100 and this 50 MA like we just mentioned, and the 50% retrace. So there's a lot there. We know we had to chew through it. So seeing sell-offs like we are seeing now isn't all that unexpected. And if we hold up here for the next few days, that would actually be, it's going to sound weird, that would be a high base in context of the last run-up, a 50% retrace of the entire run-up, and that wouldn't be too bad. So as long as we can hold up here for a while, I would consider this to still be mildly bullish, although pushing back up into this previous swing high area would be even better, of course. So, very good. I have something cool to say. If you didn't watch the noon video again, we do have a nice new feature coming out. I want to brag about it for a minute. It's going to be a video newsletter, and it's been a long time coming. We've been developing it, at least the infrastructure for it, quite some time. And basically, it's going to be a video-driven newsletter. Instead of having to read the thing and get ideas like that, we'll be able to draw through these, show you the fundamentals and the technicals behind it. It's going to be great. You can check it out. There'll be a new tab on the website coming up here soon with the idea of what it's going to entail. So again, you can take that into account going forward, and that'll be fun to deliver. So trade well, everybody. Again, I'll be talking to you tomorrow in the morning and the noon, and I think D7 will be back with you in the afternoon to wrap up off our markets, and that'll be fantastic. So trade well, like I said. Get in there, analyze your work. Make sure that all the work you did today is well documented and you've learned something from it, good or bad, and that makes it all good. So that's my soapbox for the day, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.